Welcome to FrienderQuest by Trans Tales, not to be confused with GenderQuest by Trans. We are a group that is going to be exploring a interesting world. The world is 3 months old. Laws haven't been invented. People don't know about dying. Aging hasn't been discovered. Yeast hasn't been made yet. A bunch of interesting concepts that I feel are just going to explore the what it means to be sentient in a world before there are rules, before there are societies, before there are gender constructs. I am your dungeon master for this series. I am Ben. I am Basic Human Kindness on TikTok. And let's take it away with our main cast and our special guest star.
Hi, I'm Cole, Nonstop Cole Pop on most places. My pronouns are she, they, and I am heckin' gay.
And who are you going to be playing?
Oh, I'm playing Wizart. Their pronouns are they, them. They're an owl. How much do I put into the intro of the character?
That's enough.
Cool.
Ian?
My, Hi. My name is Ian. My pronouns are she, they. Wow, it's Ian on TikTok and also Twitter and Instagram, but those don't matter as much to me. But I'm going to be playing Hoppers McBunnington, who is a bunny and uses she, her pronouns. Is gonna hop around like a bunny.
Hell yeah. Um,
Uh,
go ahead.
my name is Vera Wild, Vera.wild on TikTok, Vera Wild, many other places, including Twitter and Instagram and YouTube. Also, a whole bunch of other stuff under Council of Geeks. I use she, they pronouns. I will be playing Yannick O'Keefe, who is a cat boy and uses they, them pronouns.
Uh, I don't know if you're still clapping or not because we clapped for half of
I
them
don't.
and then they're clapped.
Is it the inconsistency fun?
I don't know what to do.
Consistently inconsistent.
Um,
Yeah,
And
we're
I'm-
doing snaps next.
Snaps. Okay. I'm Jessica, Pirate Princess Jess on everything except for Instagram and Twitter, which is 2/3 of everything. And my pronouns are she, her. I'm playing a lady named Lady. She's a druid, and her pronouns are she, her, and she's full of herself.
And our special guest star for this session.
Hi, I'm Axiom, Axiom Light on all socials, which are TikTok and Instagram. I'm playing myself, Axiom. My pronouns are she, her, and my character's pronouns are also she, her.
Alrighty. That's a great introduction. Let's take it away. So, it's been 90 days since the world was first created. The many of you have gotten used to, you know, the ebb and flow of sunrise, sunset. You know that sometimes when there's a white ball in the sky, that means water may be descending from you. You haven't experienced any rough storms yet. The island that you're on is, you suspect, has been growing bigger, but you're not quite sure. It's about a half mile around, half mile in radius, curved on the north side, which for some reason you have an idea of what cardinal directions are. Uh, as part of it, you will live there with, I believe, 11 other people on the island that you've come to know your entire life, being these last 3 months. You set up. There's. We're going to start over at Cole's morning. As Cole wakes up, as a bird starts tapping on your character's head, tap 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 tap.
Oh, hi. Hello. What's up?
It begins to squawk at you.
Squawk!
Huh?
Quack!
You could hear the waves coming, which is really weird because you haven't heard the waves in the morning before from where you normally sleep. And you could hear the wind howling.
Well, that's peculiar. I'll get up.
And would you describe yourself for our audience?
I am a very pretty looking owl. I have what do Do owls need clothes? I don't. I don't know.
The society need clothes.
Valid. I look like a 4 foot tall owl. It's very fun. I have a very thin handlebar mustache. That's just like black hair against my gray feathers. It's very funny. Um, and yeah, that's it. I'm vibing. Basically, just 4 foot owl, I guess. Got like long wingspans and everything else like that. I haven't figured out that I can fly yet. I have completely ignored that.
Next, we're going to go over to Yannick. Yannick, you feel a wave splashing on you because you set up camp kind of by the water, and you've never had the waves be this high.
Yeah. Ha. Ha. Okay. I'm like sort of walking away from the edge of the water and sort of like shaking off with every step. Just ha. Stay where you were. That's invasive. It's rude.
The wind is chilling you. You're not used to feeling cold, as it's been summer the entire time you've been alive. It's the first time the temperatures dropped into the 50s, and you are quite unsure of it. Make a perception check.
Second. That would be a 8.
DC was 5. As you look back to look at the water, you notice that the clouds are stretching out longer than you've ever seen them before, and they are dark. You're used to seeing the only time you see darkness really is when the sun is gone. So this perturbs you that you haven't seen it, and the wind is just blowing on it.
Okay, so that's new. Not sure I like it. It's like a bleeding over of the aesthetic of like when the sun's not there with the aesthetic when the sun is. It's a clash, and I'm not yeah, not loving it.
Now we're cutting over to Ian. And you wake up by the 2 other rabbit folk, because you have made a little rabbit folk colony for yourselves, Gondria and Lemmy. Lemmy really avoids the water at all costs, and Gondria is your island's jumping champion, self-proclaimed jumping champion. And they are snickering about how they found some new food on the other side of the island last night after you went to bed.
Ooh, new food. I'd love to get some new food. Hey, I'll hop race you to the new food. Where's it at?
Your marks. Get set. Go. And they take off hopping.
Oh, just slow down, guys. Slow down. Wait, I didn't know we were going yet. I start hopping after them.
And what do you look like for our audience at home?
I am a very small brown bunny. I'm very. It's like very large ears, but they're kind of flopped down, and sometimes they get in my face, and it's very annoying. And I have one little birthmark that looks like a white heart. That's just right on like the on my bunny thigh.
Oh.
And hop, 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 hop you go, chasing them. Now, while you may be faster than Gondria at the hopping, Gondria's hops are far larger than yours. Feel a little twinge of jealousy because you wanted to be the best hopper.
Perfect.
Jess, you are woken up, or should I say, lady, you are woken up by the sound of rabbits hopping by your head.
Oh wow, that one hopper is so much better and longer at hopping than everyone else. This is amazing. Is that Gondria? Gondria's great. Best rabbit on the island.
And what does Lady look like?
Lady is a lady. She's human. She has brown, curly hair, similar to my natural hair color that I don't think anyone has ever seen because I've had dyed hair since I started doing things on the internet. But it's like very, very puffy and not super well kept because modern hair care products don't exist. Um, and she has made herself the fanciest clothes she can from leaves and things that are around. So she's trying very hard to be a fancy lady.
You hear, so you see the rabbit folk hop off into the distance, and you hear Mina, the gnome, who's convinced that all of you thinks crazy that there are other people on other islands.
I hear her doing just talking or
You hear her singing to herself, singing a
okay.
little ditty.
I mean, I might as well go over and say hello. Hello.
Oh, you gave me a fright.
I'm so sorry.
So, are you ready to admit that we aren't alone in the world?
What does it mean to be alone, really, when there are so many people on this island?
It's more than just us. I know it.
Hmm.
Anyway, I'm headed out for a swim. Do you want to come?
Sure, why not?
So
We
you make your
anyone else in the
way.
water?
You make your way over to the water. By there is by the water is Yannick, looking very agitated and slightly damp.
Oh, good morning, Yannick.
Is it? Is it? Because like I'm wet and I didn't sign up for that,
Oh, did you
and
fall in the
it
water?
no the
It's okay
water
to
like
admit people fall.
lady.
Yes, darling.
I am graceful. I did
Okay,
not fall into anything.
I'm
It
sure.
the water snuck up on me while I was sleeping. It's like
It does
how the
quite
water.
feel like that sometimes, doesn't
Okay, so how the water it comes in a little bit but then goes back.
it? Mm-hmm.
Okay, well it did that, but like more. Like it came in high and came in more,
Did you
and
upset it? Was it mad at
I
you?
did. I don't know why it attacked me.
Have
I
you tried
didn't do anything.
apologizing?
I don't know what I'd be apologizing for.
Sometimes we don't know what we've done to hurt others, but apologizing and expressing the desire to do better can help. So apologize to the water, and maybe it will go back a little.
So,
I,
as you turn to look at the water, you see a tree, what looks to be a tree from your perspective, floating in the water towards you. We're going to cut to what's on the tree. Axiom, this is where you introduce yourself.
Hello, I am Axiom. I am a sailor on a ship, and I am a centaur who's 5'2", because I can be on my back legs and be taller than everyone, but I still want to be shorter than everyone by default. At least the humans, I hope. I don't know. I am sailing this vessel, which has appeared in the water.
It's just over the coast of the horizon. Axiom is on this little raft with their companion Paradox, and they are talking. Axiom, make an acrobatics check as the waves start to get bigger.
14. Oh,
You
18.
you the wave starts tossing you around. You almost get thrown off the boat, but manage to catch yourself by the mast, as or not so much a boat as it is a raft. By the central mast, you hold on, and you are getting blown ashore. Everyone, make a perception check.
17.
4.
Also 17.
18.
21.
What do my owl eyes see?
Everyone but Wizard sees a bright light just light up the clouds, and then you hear this thunder, this expansive boom coming from the water.
Have you made the sky angry too?
No, I'm starting to think the sky and the water are angry at each other and that I was an innocent bystander caught in crossfire. That's what I'm starting to think.
Oh dear. Perhaps we should not be here. Is there a place we can hide from both the sky and the water?
I mean, we could dig into the dirt, I guess. I'd rather not.
No, I don't much like getting my hands dirty.
Hmm.
If you're looking at the tree, you can see what looks like two people standing on the tree as it's rocking back and forth in the waves. And you aren't quite sure about this because you've never seen anyone else other than the 11 other people on the island.
What was the gnome's name again? Sorry.
Huh?
What was the gnome's name?
Mina.
Mina. Thank you. Sorry, continue there.
Have there been trees in the water before? Because I don't remember trees in the water.
No, this is the first time you've seen a water tree.
I wonder if the water stole it. Maybe that's what the water was doing so far on land.
Maybe, but then wouldn't the land be mad at it rather than the sky? What investment does the sky have in a stolen tree?
Well, trees touch the sky, obviously.
That's true. Consensually, I hope. I've been wondering about that. I don't know if we need to cancel trees, but I feel like that's something we need to look into.
This is true. Although, if the sky is mad at the water for taking the tree, it seems like a consensual relation.
Yeah. I feel like we've got an unauthorized polycule going in. I think there's been bad communication.
Is it just me, or are there people on that tree?
There are people on That's definitely
Where's Mina?
new.
We can never let her find out about this. You know how insufferable she'll be when she knows she was right?
Hoppers makes it over to sees the three of them chatting, looking at the tree in the middle of the water floating with a belly full of fresh produce. What are you doing? Do you join them?
Yeah, I'll hop up. Hey, everybody, what are we doing over here? Is that the tree out there? We're talking about the tree? What's going on with the tree? Is that a water
The water
tree?
seems to have stolen the tree from the sky,
Whoa.
and the sky is
That's
angry.
scary.
Am I there seeing the tree?
You can see the tree from where you are, and a couple 100 feet away, you could see the group of people gathering on the
Okay. I'll make
the
my
outskirts
way
of the
over
beach.
there at some point. I'm busy having a convo with this bird.
The bird doesn't really respond back in any communicably
Like
way.
most of my convos with birds. I'm warming up to them, though.
Axiom, you are being tossed now, and you see a group of people gathering at the shore, all looking your way.
Ah, Lentos.
Do you? What are you doing now that you see a group of people?
Oh, Paradox. What are those
Yes?
over there? They don't look like us,
Looks like more people.
but they look different.
They only have
clearly 4 legs. We have 4
Yeah,
legs.
where are their legs?
Oh, I should be looking. I don't know.
They look only half done.
That doesn't seem right. What do you think about this?
Should we go say hello?
You know what? Why not? What's the worst that can happen?
Good point. So the boat begins coming towards shore rather quickly in a straightaway path. It was kind of just moseying on along, and before or all of you see it takes up, catch a little air with a large wave, come down onto a rock, and the tree breaks.
Oh dear. This tree,
Bad.
this wood.
Okay, so now I'm thinking like the water was just mad at the tree because that seemed excessive.
That was rather violent.
Yeah, I'm a little I feel bad for the tree.
Quick question: Have we seen centaurs before on this
You
island?
haven't seen it. There are no centaurs on the island.
Okay. Those people
There,
with extra legs, do you think they're okay?
I, I, gue- I guess.
Should we
I
do something?
I don't
I
know.
don't,
Is
I
the
don't
water
know.
mad at them too? I don't want the water mad at me for interfering. I feel like I've already dealt with its wrath a little bit already, and I don't love it.
Yeah, it
Perhaps
feels
we
feels
should
like it
scout.
might be a water sky, water tree deal. I don't know if we're welcome to get involved. Personal business.
Yeah.
Well, okay. Look, I'll go a little closer and like because maybe like the thing with legs that can tell us what the tree did, so then none of us do it, and so the water doesn't get mad at us. But I'm not getting that close to the water. Okay, I'll like get closer to the step, but like water's I got beef. So until that's settled, hmm.
I'm gonna go with, but stand behind you. So if the water is mad, I'm not in danger.
I will follow in case this leads to any hot goss.
Ooh,
I'll walk up at this point. Hot goss. I love that.
Oh, come
oh,
check this out.
it's my favorite wizard friend.
I'm actually I've been over this. I'm a sorcerer.
But your name is Wizard.
I okay.
Should I start calling you Sorcerer?
I don't think that's right either, to be honest.
Wizard it is.
Okay.
Axiom. The water is getting rough. You're feeling yourself getting pulled under the water as you struggle to break to the surface again. What are make an athletics check.
8.
You are able to get it back up, catch air. You're above water for about 15 seconds before you get pulled under again. Make another athletics check.
20.
20. Ooh. So you get up. You're up above the water for a while. Do you try to signal to the people, or do you just?
Yeah, I'm going to send a signal to them. So I'll be let's see. Um I'm going to cast Fairy Fire on my mast, which will illuminate the mast in a bluish greenish glow in
So you
hopes to
see the
signal.
so on the shore you see the mast go from or the tree go from being a deep brown to a bluish green color that's very bright and iridescent. And you've never seen anything like this before.
Can I roll an
As
insight check to see if my character understands what's happening?
sure,
Is that
That's a nat one.
you have no idea what's going on.
That
Like
sure
Our
is
first nat one of the campaign.
I'm seeing
the
this
first roll.
I'm seeing this person flailing, so I'm like I'm just waving. Hi. Hello.
Hello.
What are those people doing? I don't understand what they are doing. Are they trying to harm me? Are they casting spells? I don't know what's happening. Should I?
Roll an insight check.
19.
You think that they're just trying to get your attention.
I will wave back. I will move my hand in hopes that this is what they want from me. Does
And
this does this make them happy?
as you're waving back, a wave crashes over you and brings you under. While you're under for a lot longer this time, as you're fighting to reclaim the surface to get another breath. You at the shore notice that she hasn't surfaced for a while. Does this? What are you doing about this? You haven't seen the other one up for maybe 2 or 3 minutes at this point.
Perhaps we should do something.
Um yeah, so who doesn't mind getting wet? Cuz no.
We could rock, paper, scissors for it. that ancient game that we were all born with the knowledge of.
The
I don't know
game
if we're born with
before
that knowledge.
the
I
bounds
don't
of time
think it's
transcends godhood. Rock, paper, scissors.
Could I cast create or destroy water? Would that help here to just sort of try to break some waves and give our new friend a chance to swim to shore?
What's the range on Creator Destroy Water?
30 feet.
You are not close enough for this. They are a couple 100 feet out.
Oh,
Okay.
jeez.
They're about 200 feet out.
I mean, I like the water. I don't know if I can carry a thing that's like larger than a bunny.
Yeah, that does seem to be a problem. Um,
Ah.
I'll do it. It's fine. I can get wet. Probably.
You can
Oh.
also fly.
I have not figured that out yet.
Okay.
It'll be character development. I mean, to be fair, I'm.
jump on you so you can move long distances in the air to try to get out there
Huh,
faster.
that could work.
Excellent. So I'm going to lay my hand on and cast jump using one of my spell slots for the day. And your jump distance is tripled
Cool. I'm gonna jump into the water.
for 1 minute.
Can I jump on the water?
Since you can fly, I'll let you jump on the water.
Boom. I'm gonna run, trying to get a leap jump. Boom. And I jump really far. And then I jump again, making sure to move my arms in a very specific pattern. Wow! I'm jumping!
As an aside, Cole, I think it would be very funny if you only flew when you had jump cast on you. This is jumping.
I think that would be really funny too. Yes!
I'm just gonna plan to cast a jump on you at every opportunity that you need to fly.
I'm gonna learn jump specifically for this.
I'm gonna turn to Hoppers real quick and be like, they jump a lot better than you.
You know, I was already the second best jumper on the island. Now I'm the third best. Thanks for rubbing it in.
I'm
After a
not trying
minute,
to
you'll
make
be
it.
the second best again.
I'm not trying to make a thing. I'm just it. Look,
Yeah, I
this
know.
is what's
I know.
happening.
Yeah, good jumping. You know what? They're not the only ones. All these other jumpers, they're not the only ones who can jump. I can jump too, and I'm gonna try and jump on the water.
It does not work.
All right. That was. I'll try again later when I dry off. I psyched myself out.
Okay,
We can
I'm gonna
practice
try and find where they are and retrieve the people in the tree.
All right. So make a perception check, and Axiom make an athletics check.
That's an 11.
18.
Okay, you see Axiom and Paradox's heads come up above water. They're struggling to breathe. You've never seen anyone struggle to breathe other than after running for a long time.
Oh, hi. Did you have some? Did you run a bit?
No, I am clearly getting sucked into the water.
Huh. Cool. Do you do you, do you need help?
I cannot run. Yes, I need help. I can't
Okay.
move. I just keep going down. It's not working.
I'm gonna jump towards them. Here, hold my hands. I think. I jump. I can't jump. Oh no! Okay, let me try and.
Cole, or Wizard, make an athletics check.
This one I'm good at, I swear. Nat 20.
Ooh.
You manage to jump out of the water carrying Axiom, and then get pulled down pretty quickly. But it's above a wave break, and you get out of the riptide. Paradox is still out there trying to cling onto the tree for life.
Do you need your friend too? Okay.
That would be preferable.
Okay. I'm gonna jump over and try and rescue Peridot.
Paradox doesn't
Paradox.
come back up above the water.
I'll dive down if I can, maybe. Let's see.
Mhm.
I'll dive down, see what I can see.
You're able to find Paradox. Paradox seems to be sleeping.
Okay, cool. Uh I'll take Paradox anyway. I feel like even though you aren't supposed to disturb somebody who's sleeping, get their rest. I feel we want to say hi to our new friends, so I'll grab them and swim up.
Make an athletics check with
Okay.
disadvantage.
Okay. That's a nat 20. And
And?
a 11, which becomes a 14. So.
All right, you're able to get above the water, and Paradox starts coughing. I don't know if you've ever seen anyone cough before, have you?
Uh, maybe if they're, I don't know, probably just like bad drink or something.
Mm-hmm.
Probably would have seen me cough up a hairball.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that makes sense.
No, that's okay. If you need to cough up a hairball, that's okay.
All right, so you are have excuse me while I trip over my words. Axiom, you are almost to the point where you could touch normally standing, but if you're on your hind legs, you could keep your face above the water.
Well, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna be nice and tall on my hind legs and have my front legs just kind of waving about.
Paradox is really heavy cold.
There. Your friends are really heavy, by the way. Hi,
Yeah, Paradox enjoys eating more than vegetables.
fair play. There's lots of tasty things other than vegetables. Yeah.
You eventually get them back to shore, and Paradox is coughing. Then Paradox stands up, sways a little, and just falls over.
They're sleeping.
Hmm.
I
Can
don't
I do
think
an
that
investigation
Paradox.
on Paradox to see if I can figure out what's wrong?
Yeah.
All right, what is my investigate skill?
Actually, this would be medicine.
This would be medicine? Okay.
Mhm.
That is a 8.
You do not know.
Hmm. I have no idea what's wrong.
I'm just gonna kind of nudge him with my foot a little. Hey, hey, hey,
New
hey.
person, do you understand what's happening here? Does he do this often?
Not usually. Usually, Paradox only sleeps when the bright ball in the sky is not as bright, and everything else is like dark. And
That's
yeah,
that's night. We named that
night.
last week at a meeting. We
Oh,
came up
that's
with
so
that.
exciting! Night.
I've actually
I
been
like
meaning
night.
to bring this up, y'all. I have been known to sometimes start sleeping when it's not actually the nighttime and the sun disappears. I have been known to start sleeping at points when it's bright out, and I think there should be a name for that, like just like a small sleep, I can't
We should
I
name it
can't
after
think of a word.
you.
Small sleep, maybe.
A hair nap.
A hair nap.
You see a really small person. She's about 2.5 feet tall with long red hair come up to you and start like tapping on your legs. Like, are you, are you, I was right? I was right?
Up to who?
Up to you, Axiom.
Oh, uh, hello there. You are much shorter than I am.
Are,
I'm
are,
sorry. I
are
am
there more people?
Axiom.
Are there more people where you're from?
Yes, I have a few friends who look like me. I've never seen any of you or anything that looks like you.
I don't think we've ever seen anything that looks like you either. There's no one like four-legged people on this island, right?
Yeah, not that I know of.
Really?
Yeah, same.
Why then are all the people on my island people with four legs?
Maybe
I
it's an
don't know.
island.
I mean, plus the arms is a total of 6. Are you a kind of bug? Because that's 6 limbs, and I'm just trying to track this.
You're the largest bug I've ever seen.
No, I'm not a
Decide
bug.
things with that many limbs are called bugs.
Mm-hmm.
But these limbs are different than these limbs.
Okay, I'm not trying to limb shame. I'm just trying to wrap my head around what's going on. That's all. And this one just is no help. I'm gonna nudge the body and hey, see nothing. I get nothing.
Paradox begins to stir when you nudge him that time.
Oh, hi. I'm getting right in Paradox's face, like about 5 inches from it. Hi. Hello. Poop on the nose.
I'm glad I'm not stuck under the water.
Oh yeah, I think the water tried to do that to me earlier. It looked real bad. I'm glad I'm not you, because that looked real bad.
Did you all steal that tree from the sky?
No, the tree was on our island.
So you stole the
What?
tree from another island. Okay, so we're still dealing with tree theft. We definitely have that going on. That's in the mix.
I don't know if you've noticed, but the water and the sky are quite angry, and we think it has to do with that tree.
Oh, that would make sense.
Mm.
I don't know why though.
At
Oh.
this point, not too far from you, there's a bright flash of light, followed by a cacophonous boom.
Hey, that looks like that spell I used earlier to try to get your attention, except much more terrifying. Do you think someone else is out there?
Like all my hairs have gone up, and I'm just like,
Who?
I would love to go check. Perhaps we could form a group that I could be in the central, most protected part of as we walk over there. That's what leaders do, is they hide behind people.
Are you a leader?
Oh, I've meant to mention it to you all. I've decided that I'm the leader of this island.
I mean, I suppose somebody has to be.
I kind of thought we were like doing a collective leadership thing. Fair play, I guess.
But like,
I vote
that
I-
means I would have to take some responsibility, and I would really like no responsibility.
What does this mean
So-
for me? I am new here. Am I a leader?
Yes.
I think so.
Could be.
Hide in the center with me.
Perfect.
Okay, so you go to investigate where the bright light hit.
Mm-hmm.
I think so.
You
Yeah.
see it's a little ways inland, and you see a tree that is emitting the same light that the sun does.
Oh,
Ooh.
is this a new sky orb in the making?
Do trees
I was
give
wondering
birth
where they came from.
to sky orbs? Is that how that works?
That word you used. Birth.
It felt like a word. I don't know. I say things. I say things and like roll with it or don't. It's fine.
Okay. Yeah. Maybe trees do give BR to sky orbs? Am I using that correctly?
Is anybody getting the urge, the hankering to go touch it, see if anything happens?
Very much so, yes.
Okay,
It looks
yeah.
very cozy. It looks soft.
The closer
Trees
you
are
get,
normally soft, but
as you're
they
getting
look much
closer and
softer.
closer to it, you feel the warmth from yestermonths return to you.
Oh,
Ooh.
see, this is nice.
Hmm.
It's nice like having like one of these that isn't like up in the sky, and it's just like here. It's like our own little one, and this is nice. It's personalized.
Honestly, we don't even need the sky orb anymore with this.
Yeah, kind of does
Yeah.
the trick.
Mm-hmm.
And it
Interesting.
continues to grow slowly on the tree.
Well, now it's kind of like not personalized anymore, more like a local thing. Interesting.
What
I
does it do?
guess. Does like is it gonna stop getting bigger at a certain point? Because
Well, the sky orb was only this big, so
yeah,
it's
it's
kind of concerning
already
that it's bigger
Mm.
it's
already.
already bigger than the sky orb,
Wizard
which
looks
Yeah.
at the
makes
sun.
Mhm. You
Yeah,
can't
it's
see the
about that
sun.
size.
It's overcast right now.
Now, this, if there are other people on other islands somewhere, this could be a great attraction if anybody stops in. You know, the growing land sky orb tree.
I feel there
Part of
needs
the
to be a better
branch
name.
falls off as it's consumed in the lightness.
oh, I'm not sure the tree likes it.
Should we help the tree?
Yeah, I do like this tree.
As the new leader, I say we do.
Okay.
Excellent. Are you familiar with part 2 of being a leader? Designate somebody to do
Is
this
it?
work for you.
Ooh, designation. I love that. I just designate Paradox, my second in command,
All right. Well
who
done.
has
You're
just recovered from being in little sleep.
a true leader lets nobody have any time to rest. Perfect.
What should I do? Leader
Hi, why don't you
Axiom.
go investigate that branch that has fallen and why? We need to see if the branch is okay.
Paradox walks over to the burning branch. Puts his hand on the orbs. The hand starts bubbling and having pus come out immediately. You hear Paradox just let out a wail of pain. Ah! Ah! And just holding onto their hand. Ah! As they recoil from the touching the orb.
Oh,
Well, that seems quite bad.
Uh,
I
I
guess
didn't
it's a
realize
good
the
thing
sky orb was
we
aggressive.
well, I guess it's a good thing now that we weren't able to actually reach and touch the sky orb that time that we tried to do that. Because like if this is what it was gonna be like, maybe it's up that high for a reason.
It's a good thing, too. I mean, everyone on this island, every single one of us got in a single stack and we weren't even able to touch it.
It's
I
very
know.
high. Maybe with the jump now I could, but I mean, this is shows why
Not,
that's not
not
a good idea. Yeah.
yeah. Also,
Oh,
you know, time and place. I'm
Yeah.
I'm going to approach it and I'm going to try and negotiate with it.
Oh,
I don't know if you want me to roll persuasion. Um,
What do you say?
I say, hey, so like it's really cool that you're here. Like we got a warm thing going, and I think we're all here for that. I love it. But like I feel like there's a issue of expansion that there's unsustainable growth going on, and I think we need a more complete business plan with fallbacks and a more sustainable level of growth. Because right now this exponential thing, this can't keep going.
As the yeah, roll persuasion.
Okay. Uh, 15.
It flickers as if indifferent to you.
You know, I don't think it's a good listener.
that was rather rude of it.
Well,
Right.
I mean, well, we have had that thing where like some of the things like don't really seem to listen. Like I had that conversation with a rock, it went nowhere.
But then there are times where people are sleeping, and you do the thing where you get water from the water and you splash it on them and then they're awake. Perhaps this new orb is just asleep.
Pretty active for being asleep. But I also have no other ideas, so.
Can I cast Create Water directly above
Yes.
the orb to try to wake
On the branch or on the tree?
on the tree?
All right, it extinguishes the flame.
What have I done?
Killed it!
Oh my gosh!
That tree is a different color
made
too.
Well, that seemed to make it sleep even more. I have no
Now
concept of death.
Now there's a
ran-
brown smoke just coming right out of the tree.
I imagine Lady is very shaken by what just happened.
Did we just do a bad thing?
Well, I mean, I guess it ran away.
Did I scare it?
I gotta like look around the backside of the tree, see if I see a running away glowing orb.
You do not see a running away glowing orb.
Well, maybe it's just going up to join the sky one.
I mean,
Oh,
there is all this
like-
gray thing coming out of it. Is it going to the other one?
Well, actually, you know what? That's like a little like how like the things that are sometimes floating white in the sky. Like right now, they're all gray and there's a lot more of them. Maybe it's like joining that, and like that's I don't know a midpoint to go see the sky orb.
At this point,
So this
you
really
feel
is how
a
sky
little-
orbs get born.
You feel a little water on you as it starts coming down from the sky.
Ah.
Oh no, we've anchored the sky orb.
I know the last water from the sky was me, but I don't think this one is.
I was
Is this
about
Dave?
What's
to
happened to
ask.
the branch that's on fire right now?
It's still on fire, but with each pitter of water from the sky, it gets
Is there a
little-
place to grab not the fire?
Yes.
I grabbed the fire.
You feel pain in a way you've never experienced before.
Ow!
Take 3 points of damage.
Okay.
See, this is why this island needs a leader.
Ow.
All right, leader,
Wait.
what should we do?
Lady,
As
you were the
your,
leader.
as your hand peels back where the skin was, it gets rid of all the feathers were on your hand.
Oh. No.
Oh, are you all right?
I cried.
Something is going terribly wrong here. We've got angry sky orbs, angry water, angry land. I think we've done something wrong.
And there gets to be more and more water
Okay,
coming from the sky.
I've been wanting to try this for a while. I'm gonna use what's the spell called? Wait.
Mage hand?
Mage Talon. I'm gonna reach
What's
out
mage-
and it's just a mage hand, but my talon. It's just
Oh.
an ethereal talon. Claw. I'm just gonna grip it right on the fire.
Owl.
Let's go.
Okay.
With my ethereal magic hand.
Excellent.
You could drag the stick with the mage hand.
Nice. I'll drag it.
Are there any trees in the immediate vicinity that look like they are blocking the falling water?
There are some.
I'm making a beeline to be underneath those because I'm no. All the no.
Yeah, I'll try and join them.
I believe.
Wait, maybe
Oh, go ahead.
we can help the branch. I mean, the branch fell off of that tree. I wonder if we can put it on a tree that doesn't look so dark and sleepy.
I see no issues.
I like where your head's at.
Yeah, I think
So, Axiom, as you look around at the other trees, you realize that all of these trees could make you a really good new boat.
That could be a really good boat. Wonder if
What's
we
a
can make
boat?
more boats. Do you remember that thing that the tree in the water I call it a boat.
Oh,
Why not just call it a tree? If it's just a tree in the water, it's still a tree.
That's because I put the tree in the water myself.
I guess that does mean you get to name it. Okay, fair.
this makes sense.
Boat has been very kind until the water in the boat had
Just
disagreement.
at this point, there's a huge gust of wind causing a large rustling in the leaves as water just starts coming down right on you in large quantities.
Hmm.
Ah, ah, ah. Mm,
Everyone, I was like really spooked a minute ago, and I'm super sorry about that. I'm not getting hurt by the sky water. If that means anything.
That's true. That's true. It is rather unpleasant, though.
I don't like it. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. Don't like it. I hate it.
This reminds me of the time when you were all saving me. That felt bad, but this doesn't feel as bad. This is kind of nice. It's
Hey.
chilly, but I'm okay with this.
Your biot that you had in the water, the biot, it seemed to protect you from water that was beneath you. Could we make an inverse biot and have that protect us from water above us?
Sure, we could take the tree that seems to be sleeping. I don't think it will mind since it's asleep.
Yeah.
I don't want to use the trees that are awake.
Okay. Yeah, let's do that. We can make a biot above us, and it will protect us.
Okay. How do you get a tree to not be in the ground anymore?
I've been working
Well,
on
see, that's the trick. I use this small rock that I found,
Oh.
which I also found out that you cannot talk to rocks, or at least they don't like to listen. And I just kind of chucked it at the tree like over and over, and it took me like a little while, but eventually the tree just kind of fell over, and then I like stole it.
Ooh.
All right. I pick up a pebble. Here, you think this will do it?
No,
Oh.
it's a good start. It's
But
a
this
good
one's
start.
shiny.
We haven't
Ooh,
invented diamonds yet.
that is a
We
shiny.
don't care.
rock.
It's shiny.
Hey, do I have anything that I could that I could give you for that shiny rock?
You know what? I think we can work out a trade later. I'm just gonna tuck that away.
This thing that's happening right now feels like the fundamentals of a very dangerous system that will arrive in the future. Has anybody else heard?
No, you're going to need a rock that's a little bit bigger and a little less shiny. Because if it's too shiny, you will just it will suck your eyes in. I had
Excuse me?
that happen. It sucks your eyes in, and it's very scary because it's so pretty. But thankfully, at the time, Paradox waved his hand in front of my eyes. I guess he was saying hello to me.
Oh.
Oh. Hello's
That's what
always
you
nice.
all were doing with this thing when we first saw each other.
Yeah.
Ah, very fun.
Okay.
And
I
so then I got a bigger rock, and then that was less shiny.
Very
So no shiny, shiny
Bigger,
bad.
bigger
Can I
rock,
roll
no shiny.
try to
Shiny
find
bag,
a
gotcha.
proper rock?
I mean, shiny good, just not applicable.
Yes.
So
Okay.
what would it be? What, an investigation roll to try and find a suitable rock?
Yeah, sure.
I'm gonna do that too then.
That is that's an 8.
You're
I
good.
got a nat. I
You
got a
find-
nat one.
7?
For a total of,
Who, me?
yeah, you.
Well, I rolled an 8. It's a total of 7. I have -1 to investigation.
Oh
Okay.
God, you too.
The DC was 5.
Okay.
Who got the nat one?
Wait, is
Earlier,
that one where the dice is one or with the
Yeah.
addition? Okay, yeah, I
With
got
the
a
dice.
one. I just got a one. The dice was 4. -3.
oh no.
Oh, okay. So that's a dirty one, and that one is 1 on the die.
Okay.
That's unnatural.
Your face is unnatural.
Wow.
Fight.
I mean,
Fight.
with this amount of makeup on, I can't argue. But
Again, like I said earlier, I rolled out of bed like this. All the hair clips, the hat, the glasses, the shirt.
I did roll out of bed like this.
You know, Felix the halfling on the island has a knack for finding and collecting rocks as well. So he may have a good rock for you.
Ooh, let's go find Felix.
Yeah, I always liked Felix's rocks.
Mhm.
Felix will be so excited to have something to do with Felix's pronouns.
Oh, Felix doesn't like pronouns.
Felix will be excited to have something to do with Felix's rocks. Thank you.
Felix also
proper
speaks
nouns
in the
all the
third.
way.
Yeah, Felix speaks in the third person.
I envy that about Felix.
It's one of Felix's traits.
You go over to where Felix is typically looking for rocks, and you see Felix juggling some rocks. And you've never seen anyone juggle before. Like Felix has 3 rocks that Felix is just catching and dropping.
Felix, this thing you're doing is magnificent.
How?
Ooh, I want to try. I'm gonna pick up
Incredible.
3 rocks and try and do that, just based off having watched.
Make an acrobatics check.
Okay,
Oh no.
so that's a 15.
Oh,
As you toss up the first rock, because you've never really thrown anything up in the air before, it comes down in your other hand. You throw up another rock. It comes down. You have all 3 in the air. Then you go to catch 2 of them, and 1 falls on your foot.
Ah ha ha. Ow. Okay, so that it's not one of those things I'll be good at immediately, like everything else I do. Got it. Ow.
I do love we've invented juggling before fire.
The natural
The
progression.
natural progression of humanity.
Felix, you know what would make that whatever thing you're doing better? It's if you had shiny rocks.
I
Then we
call it
wouldn't be able to take our
Felixing.
eyes off of it.
Felixing.
Felixing. I like that.
Felixing. You should Felixing with more shiny rocks.
Oh,
Go on.
I've got an idea. The worm that we just found was very shiny. Perhaps Felix can do the Felixing with things that are warm. We just have to make a spot that it's not warm for Felix to be able to catch.
And it's still raining at this point.
Are we inventing the circus?
Oh, also Felix, we would like to borrow some rocks to break trees with.
Oh yeah.
Felix looks stunned. Looks at a rock, looks at a tree. Looks at a rock, looks at a tree.
Felix.
Looks at a rock, looks at a tree.
Felix, we've been told it works. This is Axiom. Axiom says that it works, and she's done it before.
Yeah.
Felix,
there's
between you
one
and me, I'm not
there.
entirely convinced either.
Do you need a big rock? Felix expands Felix's arms to about what you would consider a small rock, being a full-size person. Or do you need a really big rock or a small rock?
We need a rock that is big enough to throw, but not too big that we can't throw. Why the bigger rocks I can't throw? It makes me upset. I don't understand it. Are we inventing the gym?
The what?
The gym.
Do you even lift, bro?
FrienderQuest Workout Edition.
Oh,
Never
Felix
skipped leg day.
waves for you to follow Felix.
I follow
And
Felix.
Felix
Follow
leads
Felix.
you about 15 feet away. Here are the good rocks for that. I'm
Oh,
just
Felix.
seeing there's a pile of rocks at Felix's feet.
Those are perfect.
Once
They're the
again,
same size
Felix
that I
has
use.
never let us down.
Thank you, Felix.
Felix
Enjoy your
goes back to
Felix
Felixing.
Felix is a good Felix.
Best Felix.
10 out of 10, Felix.
Felix out of 10.
Felix says, "I gave some rocks to Chair earlier. They said they wanted to use them for something too."
Oh. Should we go find them, or should we cut down a tree?
I'd really like that the land boat to not be getting the sky water. So if we could prioritize that, that'd be yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Let's make a land boat then.
Land boat. Woo!
I'm
you're
interested
saying
in what's
that wrong,
going on
though.
with those other rocks.
Yo.
Land boat. Ho. No.
What'd you call it?
I don't remember.
Yes, you
I
are
heard.
Lantos.
So
Not
you start,
inaccurate. So
you start throwing rocks at trees, and the wind is picking up. The rain is getting more and more intense, and you hear this. Everyone make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh dear.
14.
16.
10.
15.
Hey, 15.
Everyone got a 10 or above? So you're going to, one of the trees falls down, and you see it start to come down and dive out of the way. You are going to take half of this, since everyone take 1 point of damage.
Oof. That was unpleasant.
Ouch.
Oh. You think that tree wanted to help, and that's why it
Oh, that's so sweet. It must have seen that we were trying to break down the other trees and thought it wanted to save us the trouble.
Well,
They
thank you,
recognize
tree.
that.
Aw, that's very thoughtful of you.
The
So-
tree is.
Wait, hold on. But we were going to take down the sleeping tree. This one is
Well,
alive? Or-
This one said it's good, but they thought to save trouble.
this one
Yeah.
volunteered. Don't negate
Volunteered
choices.
as tribute.
How do I boot someone from the server?
I'm the one streaming this. You take me down, we all go.
I have the kick from chat ability right here. Stream. Why do I have that option? I've been in this server for like a week.
Unchecked power.
There's a hierarchy
Go.
in this server that needs to be addressed, but it's fine.
Yeah.
Sounds like my time to take leadership for no sort of my thing.
Proletariat of the server will rise.
So we have a tree now. How do we boat from tree? Tree boat. Land boat.
You're-
So-
How?
So here's the thing. You may not have noticed, but my boat is made of more than one tree.
Oh.
You need a tree to stand on, and then a tree to climb on.
Your boat's more like a raft where you brought a
It's just a
bunch of
raft.
small.
But it has a mast.
Yes.
Do we need the climby part? Because I wasn't gonna climb. We've got trees sticking up already to climb. I don't think we need the climby bit.
Yeah.
Well, that's true. We're just putting a boat over our heads. Maybe we
We
could
might need
just.
an upside down climby bit. That way it can stay over our head.
Well, why not just use the trees that are already
Hold it
there?
up.
Oh,
You just throw it on another tree.
natural leader, I'm telling you. You got a future ahead
In
of
our
you.
in our adventuring bag, do we have 50 feet of unkempt rope, or is that was that gifted to us by the gods? I'm just curious.
Yes.
I did.
Yes,
We
you
have-
are.
Wait, do I?
You have rope.
Yeah, I
Well,
have
we
50
could
feet of
use
rope, I think.
this doohickey to hoist it up.
Amazing.
Will we get more of that stuff? Because it's kind of been there like forever.
That's
I'm being spooked
true.
to touch it a little bit, you know, if I'm being honest.
I've been
I mean, I've
worshiping.
been carrying it with me, so I would hope it's okay.
You're right. This gift from a god should be cherished.
And this is sacred.
Mhm.
I've named mine Richard.
I've named mine Johnson.
I don't have any.
Interesting.
I don't like the implications of your tone.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to put tone in anything I said.
We're
Alright.
still getting
Yeah.
watered upon.
Yes.
Do we need to start cutting down another tree?
Yeah, and you notice on the ground, tiny little oceans are starting to form.
Small oceans.
We should
This
name it Smotion.
A smotion?
Motion.
Smotion.
Smotion.
You're a thinker. I like that.
Honestly, this
Smotion.
Axiom person, an absolute genius. Well, let's get to cutting down another tree then. I'll let you all figure out how to put stuff together. That is my delegation as co-leader with Axiom, great leader.
Okay.
I'm just gonna start throwing my rock at another tree.
Maybe if we're lucky, another tree will just hop down for us.
You know, I feel like the throwing, we weren't always hitting it. Hang on. I'm going to take one of the rocks and I'm going to go up to the tree and just start, like, rather than throwing it every time, I'm just going to stand there and just start knocking on it with the rock.
You notice it's a little more effective.
Tools.
Hey, everybody, this works better because I'm good at everything.
Look at the results of our amazing leadership, Axiom.
I'll go up
Delegation.
and start hitting at a rock. Hitting with a tree with a rock. There we go.
Yep, I'm gonna do the same.
I'll whack away.
All right, the rain continues for a while, as does the chopping of the trees. You realize that you don't have to get all the way through the tree for it to fall down. Let's see who was first to realize this. Who had their tree fall first? Lady, are you chopping down a tree?
Mhm.
All right, lady, you were the one who rolled up. You see, you were still chopping at it, and the tree begins to.
Okay. I probably need to
Beautiful.
move out of the way.
Mhm.
I'm guessing that's gonna be a dex save.
No, it's a slow enough process that you can see it coming.
Okay.
As long as you choose to move out of the way.
Yeah. Except because I haven't learned any better yet. I'm doing the action movie thing where I move out of the way the worst way possible by going directly away from the way.
All right, you get hit by some branches. It scrapes you off, but you don't really take any damage.
Wow, that was so cool.
Wow. So yeah, these fall down before you go all the way. They're so eager to help.
That is super. It's very thoughtful. I feel like they just have to wait until we're like far enough along with the knocking to know that like we're committed to it. And we're not just passing time. And then they're like, "Oh yeah, sure, we'll help."
Yeah, I do
like
love
it.
trees. They're so kind. Right next to the mushroom.
Yeah.
I really appreciate that we're making friends with these trees. You know, it's
Mhm.
we've been spending a lot of time here on this island, and I've always been like a little nervous around the trees. You know, I thought they might be a little judgy. They didn't talk much when I would start initiate conversation. But I'm glad to see that we're friends now. You know,
Yeah,
it's
I
been a
like that
rough
we're-
road. But
I like that
They
we're
might
branching out.
Continue. Branching out. They might
You
even
get about 10,
smell like
10
mushrooms.
trees down, and you feel like this is enough to protect all of you from the water falling from the sky.
Mhm.
How do you turn over how do you erect the land boat?
Is there like a small like a small cliff that we can put them up against?
Yeah,
Pokemon hill jump down style.
yes.
Yeah, let's just put them up here.
Okay.
Just gotta lean them on it. We can make a little slanted piece. Our upside down inverse biot can be a person made hill.
Do we need strength checks if we're moving logs?
No,
Doesn't one of us have mage hand?
I mean, my chart is like 5 pounds.
Oh,
I have mage talon because I'm an owl. Who?
I imagine we're working together to do this.
yeah. I imagine you're if you have one of you, two or three of you are doing it.
Cool.
Yeah, Paradox and my other buddies, Rachel and Klemovich, helped me with this.
Hmm.
I will say that, like, as soon as there's enough trees up that there's definitely a spot where the rain is not hitting anymore, I stop helping and just stand under that.
Yeah, that checks out.
A leader in training.
And I'm just like shaking off like limbs and just.
I'll help with everything. I'm a strong owl.
I
I'll
will
believe
try to
ya.
help. I get worn out very quickly.
I'm helping too, just because I want to get this done quickly.
That seems
So-
pretty unleader-like, not gonna lie.
You get this improvised shelter built, and the rain eventually stops and starts to clear out. The temperature starts rising again.
Oh, okay. So that was a temporary arrangement.
Thank
Okay,
goodness
that's
it's
good.
over.
I feel a little bit better about that. I didn't know if that was like going to be a thing. So
Yeah. I'm glad it's not permanent. I do like this shelter, though. I think I would like one of these to live in full time. I think I'll call
that
it
would
Be nice.
instead of an inverse BO. I think we'll call this a lady.
Well,
But-
wouldn't that
but
get
won't that-
confusing? It's
Yeah.
confusing me. I don't. Are you a lady still, or are you?
Yeah. I mean, I've named dozens of things lady on this island, and it hasn't been confusing yet.
Oh,
I don't think you've been keeping the rest of us up to speed with that.
Oh,
'Cause,
that
you know,
explains
if-
why.
Can you run us down on some of the things that are named lady? Just like point them out.
Yeah, of course. So you know when you're by the water, and there's the small fine stuff that gets in your non-existent shoes all the time. I've been calling those ladies, each individual grain of lady. The this tree right here, I'm gonna point at the nearest flower, and I'm calling it a tree. This tree right here, these are ladies. This shelter here is a lady.
Okay, now see, here's. Can you see how that might be confusing? Because if I were to go, well, I'm done looking at the pretty lady. I'm going to go back to my lady and knock the ladies out of my toes. Like, do you see how that's a little bit?
I understood everything about that.
Why-
You were
why
looking
is-
at the flower. You were looking at that lady. You're going to go back to this lady, open the shoes, and get rid of the ladies that you got down at the waterfront.
oh, I thought they were kicking out you from their shoes.
Well, that would just be
See, this that's what I'm saying. Like, you understood, like, because.
I mean, it makes perfect sense to me.
Wait, we're stepping on ladies?
not the moment. At the moment, this I'm going to point down at the dirt. We're stepping on what I call a capitalist. No, sorry. We don't have to analyze that. I'm sorry. I figured-
Listen, it's a good joke. It's a great joke.
Thank you.
Well, I don't know if I'm prepared to start calling them lays. I would like my own land boat though. I'm definitely good for that. And like I feel like there's room for expansion. I feel like more trees could be done. Like so, you see the ground here. So like, I stopped getting Skywater, but you can see we've got the Smotions, or the small. What was it? It was small
Motions.
Smotions. There's still Smotions, and I feel like if I had trees to walk on and like maybe trees that were vertical holding up the top land boat bit, I feel like this whole thing would be more sound.
Hmm. I think you're right. We'll need to break down a lot of trees, though. What if we all take a
I'm sure
nice
they'd be
long
glad to
rest
help.
and break down some more trees?
How
And
how many trees are on the island? How many trees are on the island?
I'm
A
sure it
lot.
doesn't
A lot.
matter.
Okay.
I'm sure there's enough for whatever we want to do. There's no need to start keeping track of things like that. I don't know why you feel that's necessary.
Oh, you're right. Sorry, that's just that's me just not thinking ahead. My apologies.
Did we just create the Lorax?
At this point, I'm keeping a list of a mental list of all the things we've invented instead of.
Oh,
the wheel
I'm writing it
and
down. I've got I've written down what we've gotten for ladies. Juggling is called Felixing. Catnap is a hair nap. Lake in a puddle is a motion. I got some vocab.
Nice.
And not all of them are actual trees. You just call all of them trees. There's also a large quantity of bamboo on the island.
Oh, the skinny trees.
Yeah.
I've been calling them ladies.
God damn it!
That should not have been as funny as this.
Well, why don't we take a nice long rest and then we can work on making some more ladies? Maybe these ladies can be made out of ladies.
I'm so confused.
I'm starting to see the problem.
Okay.
I'll concede that we can rename the ladies to skinny trees.
Which
That would-
ones? Are we the thing on the beach?
No, the skinny trees.
Okay.
We'll just call them skinny trees.
Okay.
That name was too bamboozled. Bamboo.
Well, I mean, like skinny trees is long. We could just call them skis.
Skis.
Oh, yeah.
We got trees and skis. I feel like there's a rhythm to that.
I quite like that. All right, yeah. So out of character, are we able to take a long rest right now? Maybe
Yeah.
regain some spell slots? Okay, cool. Yeah, let's
Yeah,
rest.
that's the only thing that happens that day. Was the storm and the discovering that you're not alone in the world. I mean, and you invent shelter. Pretty big day.
Yeah, honestly. We've done a lot.
We
Yeah.
saw fire for the first time. That was cool.
We don't know what it is, but we
No.
did see it.
Oh, I've been meaning to ask
I
about
orb
that.
on the land.
That Druidcraft does is let me create small fires. I didn't want to just like derail the thing and be like, "Yo, I know what fire is because I can create it with my spell." Do I want to just not know how to do that with Druidcraft for now?
No, you can totally do it.
Okay.
I also have a
Maybe do
firebolt.
it by accident and be like, oh no, what have I done?
Oh, I love that. I'll discover how to do it quite soon.
Yeah. I mean, I have a cantrip called Lightning Lure, so I could just.
I mean, I think we've all got that. With like, I have a number of spells relating to healing and or death, and only have a very vague idea of what that is.
I love it. I do love just like we haven't. We're discovering it. It's fun.
And you do successfully take a short rest, and with that, we'll take 5.
Woo.
Okay.
Because I gotta be.
I will get us to a. Be right back.
Okay, morning rolls around, you all wake up individually, and you notice something. The water has receded a little more visibly than it has in days past. Like you've noticed a small trend of it receding maybe a few inches between high tide and low tide, and the beach slowly and slowly getting bigger. But it's a drastic change. Like this is good 6 or 7 feet further down than you've ever seen before for the water level.
Oh wow.
Do we see anything new that we haven't seen before?
You see some fish flopping on the ground.
Ooh, breakfast. I'm grabbing a fish.
Aries, how have you been cooking fish?
What's cooking? And I just start eating it.
Yeah, same thing. Beak into the fish. It's good.
Those seem there's a lot of like juice coming out of those as you bite into them. It's so uncivilized.
What civilization?
Yeah.
It's what follows me.
Oh,
Oh.
hoity toy. I'll finish my fish and then I'm just kind of licking paws and straightening out my ears.
Since Lady is the leader, it's a latriarchy.
A latriarchy.
Oh no.
Also,
Ian, remember the
Relation
patriarchy?
to the patriarchy.
A patey? Is that the other one?
I threw a villain at Ian in a different campaign. That was the Father Bush,
Oh
um,
no.
the Father Bush, archway, also known as the patriarchy.
that's really good. That's really good. Oh,
And it was a robot, so she had to dismantle it.
Ooh.
It's great.
Dismantle the
the
patriarchy.
patriarchy. I love it.
Like, I don't know why I didn't realize that most of this campaign was going to be pun based.
Oh, it's so good.
I should have known in hindsight. The fact that I didn't clock that is really all on me.
I didn't realize it was gonna be pun based.
How could you not?
I
realize
don't know.
this?
It just happens. It just happens.
You're the pun. The punisher.
The pundit.
Oh,
know,
those are
even I'm like,
wonderful.
Cold has more puns than me.
All right, so the fish are there, and you see this hole in the ground that looks like it's leading into like this hole that's leading into the ground. It has stones along the sides of the of it with a flat single stone on top.
Anybody else gripped with an urge to go in and check it out?
I am.
Yeah, I think that'd be
I don't
really
know if I can
fun.
fit in there. I don't know if I can fit in there. Can I fit in there?
You can fit in there. I never said how big it was. It is the hole's pretty big. It is a square hole that's about 10 feet tall, about 3 feet wide.
Wasn't there somebody collecting stones for something the other day?
Yeah, Felix.
No, Felix said somebody else was collecting stones. And we completely ignored Felix and went on and did our own thing.
Felix said something. I don't remember that.
Oh, somebody else did
remember
come
that.
by for stones. Yeah.
Didn't Yannick get a pretty stone?
Well,
Maybe-
yeah, but
maybe I'm wrong.
This is. There's a difference of scale
Yeah.
going on here.
No, there's definitely another person that was doing something that we decided, we don't care. We're just gonna go throw rocks at trees.
They seem to have made a much cooler inverse house than inverse boat. I don't know what house is. That's a weird word. Nonsense.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
scrap
word like
that.
that'll never catch on.
Yeah.
No good.
Well, I'm gonna go in and introduce myself as the leader of this island. I feel like I should at least collect some sort of payment for this property that has been put up.
That feels kind of evil.
I don't know what you're talking about.
That feels vaguely predatory.
I've been calling it taxation.
Oh, don't like that word at all.
Hmm.
I see no problem.
Can we call
But
it
do you
Twister?
represent the people in this hole? As a leader.
I'm going to ignore that and instead ask my boat to bring me large amounts of tea on a
All
boat
right.
and be thrown over. Sorry. No, sorry.
So, lady, you go in the hole. Does anyone
Yeah,
follow lady?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'll follow the
I'll
hole.
follow the
I
lady.
do. I'm the co-leader.
I've got dark vision. Does anybody else who's going in here have it?
Do
No.
I have dark vision?
I surely do not.
I'm an owl.
I have something that could help us all.
Ooh, what is that?
I have. Hold on.
I do have dark vision.
Okay.
Thank goodness.
So this-
As an owl, I
have color spray.
Ooh.
Wait, is that the
That
right
doesn't
one?
light
No.
up things
I have dancing lights.
in light.
That's the one. So I create 4 torches and I hand them to everyone who doesn't already have lights.
I grab it by the light.
It doesn't hurt, unlike the last one.
Well, this is ingenious.
This is a better.
I'm not taking one because I can see fine. I don't need
I'll
it.
take one.
It's fine. I don't know why you
Just
thought I
don't
needed
go-
it.
We just all
As
have to
soon-
stick together. Yeah, that's the only
As
thing.
soon as you walk in, you see this cavernous space. It doesn't seem like it should fit in the island. Like it immediately goes up 50 feet.
So, like, up past the surface of the island?
Yes.
Well, this makes perfect
I feel-
sense to me.
I feel like we should have seen that. Like from before we were in.
Well, no, because this is underground.
It's just how this hole works.
Yeah. Well, this is
It's-
underground, so anything here is underground.
Yeah.
Makes sense to me.
That's
I
actually
guess.
how it works.
You know,
I guess
if you have a 4 intelligence, sometimes you stumble on the right answer.
Nonsense
It's
logic.
the old stop clock is right twice a day. You have a 4 for it. That explains a lot, actually.
That's what happens when you let people choose their stats.
Wow.
I'm not a bright owl.
I went with an 8 and thought I was gonna drag the party down.
I forgot I was supposed to be dumb. That's how dumb I am.
Wait, who's the smartest
I have 4.
person here?
I have a 4.
Okay, do we have anyone who isn't an idiot?
Maybe Ian?
Oh, sorry.
Ian, what's your intelligence?
My intelligence is oh wow, I have a 17 intelligence.
Oh my god!
I forgot.
Also, I'm just realizing my charisma is 4. All charisma checks. I don't know why I became the leader.
Mine is 16.
Well, as far as I'm concerned, you became the leader because I couldn't be bothered.
Yeah.
Like I don't know anyone else's rationale, but it still makes sense to me.
Perfect.
All right, so inside this this larger than life cavern, you see engraved in stone pictures of just things you've never seen before.
I didn't know we
Who
had
was
an
here?
artist in the island. Oh, okay. Okay, somebody has hidden talent. It's okay. You don't have to be ashamed.
It's not me.
Can anyone here read?
Probably not.
What's the read?
I mean,
What's
I'm
the
pretty
read?
smart, but I don't think so.
I don't think there's a reason I would be able to.
Are there?
Okay.
Maybe we could tell what the squiggles mean by looking at the pictures.
Oh, perhaps. I don't know what a lot of these things are, and I'm inclined to start naming them.
No. Anyone else? Anyone else?
What?
Um,
Describe what some of the pictures are.
Yeah, there's the very top around it looks like people, like humans like you.
Ooh.
Some of them are carrying things. Then the next row is weather. Like it looks like the clouds with the rain falling on it. The next row has of it has you pictures of you five specifically entering the cavern,
Hmm.
I wanna,
and
What? What
I
happens
wanna,
next?
I wanna call it a comic book.
Mm.
Oh, I like that. What's
Is
a
there anything
book?
after us
and
entering?
then
It's one word, I think.
right
Comic book.
below that is a picture of you in the cavern with the door. Looks like it's indicating that it's closing as the door closes behind you.
Oh. Well, what happens next?
Hmm.
That was well timed. Yeah, I'll give
Yeah.
him that.
Does the wall know that this is gonna happen? And I'm gonna cast Druidcraft and make a bunch of flowers all over the place.
The There are a bunch of flowers now on the walls.
So wait,
Oh,
when
okay.
you say that, did they appear when Lady did that, or were they already
Yes,
there and we hadn't noticed?
they appeared in the ruins as Lady did that.
Oh, it's not predictive, it's reactive. Well, that's
Oh,
boring.
I'm gonna test this out, and
But
I'm going to dab.
it shows you dabbing, but at the
No!
very base of these of this, it shows the Wizard, Yannick, Hoppers, and Lady at the beach waving to a boat with Paradox and Axiom on it.
Wait, whatever
As they
happened
are
to Paradox?
Paradox is just doing pretty poorly after having drowned yesterday.
They
No, because
survived.
Paradox
poor
touched the
being.
fire.
He only drowned a little.
Yeah.
Sorry,
He
he only
drowned.
He
ladies.
also he also touched the branch.
Hmm.
So did I. It's fine. My
And then we
hand's
just and
slightly
then
recovered. There's
we
still
just
a
left
patch of
him.
missing feathers.
How's that going to come back?
I have no idea.
Well, this wall seems to want us to build a biote for Axiom and Paradox.
Okay. I
Am I
mean, actually, were you planning on leaving and like boating elsewhere?
I mean, I want to know what is out there. You can come with me, but I don't know if the wall will let you.
Oh no. See, I just want to curl up here and be cozy. Like the idea of being surrounded by water on all sides, that's I'm gonna say no.
Yeah. I
No.
want
I
to make
respect.
my shelter, my lady, have the nicest lady in town.
Well, you already are. 'Cause you're
Oh,
the only lady in town. There's no other lady.
what about all those ladies on the beach?
That's
I'll
true.
call them a
Oh.
toaster.
What?
It's a toaster
Oh.
because it goes in your toes.
Oh! Oh, so all the toasters on the beach. Yeah. Yeah.
I suppose if we don't want to call them ladies, we can call them toasters. But I'm going to claim something else as ladies instead.
I hate this campaign so much.
Well, if you want a boat, we can probably make you a boat.
So, it with the door having closed behind us, is there in evidence another exit out?
I'll make an investigation check.
Okay.
Not one,
Uh,
for a total of 0.
9.
You don't find any.
Hmm.
I'll use my keen owl eyes. Investigation.
All right, roll for it.
That's a 3.
You don't find any.
Everybody's looking around. I'll look around too.
Or make an investigation check.
13.
As you start to give up, Hoppers McBunnington leans back against the wall, puts their hand on a rock in the wall, and the door opens again.
Oh. So it's all about like touching the wall and the way the wall wants to be touched. It would help if the wall was more communicative, you know.
Well, the wall is giving us all these pictures. I mean, that's more than most rocks
but
talk to
like
us.
It's like when we're talking to the rock. It's like talking to a wall.
It is,
Just goes
but
nowhere.
I don't think the wall wanted something. I'm just saying that like for all the communicating the wall was doing, it could have been a lot more clear about its specific interests and the specific things it did or didn't want us to do. Because I'm happy to go with it either way, but I just need to know what I'm doing.
Excuse
You
me,
know, maybe
Wall?
the wall is just testing the waters. You know, we don't know the wall. The wall doesn't know us. You know, are we friend or foe? Yeah.
Wall, is there anything else you'd like us to know? We've not tried to talk to it yet.
You see more stuff starting to appear on more pictures on the wall, and it's
now
showing
it
you,
wants to.
and it shows you looking at the wall.
It seems to
I
want us
should-
to look at the wall. I'm going to do this now.
I don't think that's a good likeness of me.
Wall, would you be willing to update that likeness to be more flattering? It would help you become more friendly and integrate with this group.
Another row of pictures appears around the wall, and it shows you going, lifting up a rock on the bottom of the layer of the wall.
Do we see a rock to match what was in the picture?
Make an investigation check.
Ooh.
Nat 20.
17.
Lady is standing on it.
Lady, if you don't mind taking a step, like there's only so much. Like I am into the thing of like you lift the rocks and like you feel, but I've got limits.
Oh, sorry. Are you talking to me or are you talking to all of the small ladies that got renamed Toast?
If I was talking to the toasters, I would have said toaster. Keep up.
Fine, that's gonna stick. And I step off the rock.
I will attempt to lift the rock.
Under it, you find sticks, branches about 3 feet long that have been trimmed of all of their bark. You find a good 24 of them.
Have we seen these before? This type of
No,
piece of tree? No? So nobody in this room's ever seen one of these.
Are the ends flat or are they pointed?
they are flat.
Flat.
I propose we call them ladies. I'm gonna take as many ladies as I can hold.
Okay, you can hold 7.
I'll take 7.
I will take 1 out of morbid curiosity.
Okay.
How many can I hold? I'm curious.
You could hold the rest of them because you're
Okay.
strong.
Yeah, I'm strong.
Strong.
Hell yeah. I'm an owl bow. A himbo owl.
A himbo.
A himbo. Oh no. I'm
Does
a
anybody
super
else-
owl.
It's a good joke. Does anyone else want to do anything in the special cave, or should we just leave with our cool new ladies?
I would like to put my hand on the cave wall, pat it, and say thank you.
And as you're doing that, ruin appears of you with your hand on the cave wall.
I think that's how it says you're welcome.
Aw,
Really sweet.
it's a very nice wall. I feel
Well,
like we should hang out more, us and this wall, you know?
definitely coming back here.
Mm-hmm.
We'll set a date with the ball another time. You said an exit did open up?
Yes, the original exit opened up.
Okay. I'm wandering back out like super casually. As if nothing of import just happened.
Same.
Yes.
I trot.
I would like to walk out yelling, "Yo, we found a wall that makes pictures! It's really cool!"
Did anyone think to ask the wall if it had a name?
I run back. Well, do you have a name?
You can't get back in.
Oh,
The door is
well,
closed.
Oh, we've made the wall mad by not asking his name.
Ah,
I
well,
run
you were
back.
too
Oh
rude.
no! The
we gotta do
wall!
that next time. Ask the name of stuff. Next time.
Next time.
Next time.
Well, we got all these ladies. Am I pronouncing that right?
There's an accent
Ladies?
like U over the A. Lady.
Lady.
Laddie?
Oh.
Oh lordy.
Well, I think we're gonna. Do we have binding material as well to like,
You have the rope.
rope?
I was gonna say some of us have rope. I
Yeah.
don't, but some of us
Yeah.
do.
Well, I'm not sure if I want to use my very precious rope for this, but maybe.
Well,
These were sacred ropes given to us by the gods.
Okay.
I'm gonna use it. I'm going to use it to make myself a beautiful shelter in the name of God. Tribute to God.
Which one? There's
Who?
5.
I've never met any of them, whichever one will have me.
Is the Sky Orb a god?
No.
Don't
Sky
think
Orb's
so.
like-
I I met a god once. They were pretty cool. Which one did I met? I was the good one.
Neb.
Neb. I met Neb. They were very nice.
Still very jealous. I'm a whole minute older than all of you, and I've never met a god.
You can't prove that you're a minute older.
You can't disprove that.
He's got a point.
I concede. Cool.
So what are you doing with these long sticks that you got out of there? You said you're building a shelter, Jess.
Yes, yeah. Do you need more
Okay.
details? Because out of character, I don't even know how to actually build a shelter
Nope.
and wouldn't need to know how to talk about that. Okay.
Cole, what are you doing with them?
How
since
many
you
do I have?
17. 16.
7. Jesus. I mean, I guess I'll distribute them equally amongst the people on the island who wants them.
Okay. Chair seems really excited to get one.
Yeah. How many do? There's 12 people on the island, and
There's Tulum, Chauncey, Lemmy, Felix, Chair, Mina, Astalon, Gondria, Jazza, Alia.
Okay, that's in my head. I'll DM later about that because I'm curious. But yeah, I'll give a stick to everybody.
A lady?
Hi. Apparently, lady said these are ladies, so here you go.
You can call them something else if that's too confusing too.
These were my notes
Get-
beforehand. Some of those have changed
Okay.
since the story started.
So you're just wandering around the island, just handing out ladies to anybody. That's fine.
Yeah.
Fine. That's the thing we're doing now.
I give
I'm
a lady
keeping
to you too.
I have a lady already. Thank you. I claimed a lady before. I'll decide
Okay.
what I want to do with my lady.
Okay.
It's not anybody else's business.
That's very understandable. I'll hand out ladies to everybody.
May I also break down a lot of the bamboo to use in making my shelter?
Yeah.
Awesome. I'm gonna find the biggest like clustered patch I can and cast Thunder Wave.
Oh, you knock over quite a bit of bamboo.
Nice. Perfect. I have so much
Small
bamboo.
trees. Skinny trees, right?
Skinny
The
trees.
skis.
Keys.
Skis.
Skis. I have a lot of skis.
That was really efficient. Why didn't you do that before?
Oh, sometimes magic, like I can only do so much of it a day, and I spent a lot of it helping wizard friend be able to jump, and
It was good jumping. Okay, fair.
I also
It was
created
alright
water and
jumping,
accidentally made our fire orb thing on the tree disappear.
Wait, I forgot that I could learn more spells, so I learned jump. I can jump even further now.
Oh, congratulations! Does that mean that
It's
you are
just
now permanently
everybody's jumping then.
the island?
I mean,
Making
if I can, I think make someone else jump too, if anybody is interested.
Hopper. You wanted to be the best jumper on the island, right?
Hopper, I don't know. She's a very good jumper already. Did she want to be better jumper? Or?
No, it's I don't want to cheat. I will become this island's best jumper on my own merits.
Okay.
You mark my words.
Hey, Gondria, you want to jump?
I am already the best jumper. I do not need any help.
Oh, see, you didn't see
Fair.
what Wizard was doing earlier. It was a whole thing.
I'll show you later if there's time. But I think distributing the ladies is. What are we doing?
You're redistributing the wealth.
Yeah, it's redistributing the sticks. I do that.
Okay. Paradox saunters over. Are we just going to live here now that the boat's broken?
Nay, we will be fixing this.
You've been saving that one. Sitting on that the whole time.
This isn't a time to be horsing around.
Centaur.
Realize that was a
Nailed it.
I was saying like no, like nay.
My cheeks hurt now.
That was a good one. That's like what Dragonborn make the best type of town guards? The Kappas.
No. No.
Sit down.
Boo.
Ooh. I still have the kick from live. I
Oh my gosh.
Anyways,
We all
nay,
recovered now.
we will not. We will. I don't even know what I was doing. We're gonna make a new one.
did break down a lot of these skis. If you would like to use some of them to make your boat.
That might be better. They look a lot less heavy.
Mm-hmm. I don't know if these protect from water as well, but they seem to be at least similar.
We could try.
Can you make a boat out of bamboo? This is me asking out of character.
I'm Googling that right now.
They're hollow, so no. I don't.
Yeah,
Well, they're hollow,
bamboo
so they have
can
air.
float indefinitely.
Oh,
Yeah,
Bamboo.
hollow and
you
air.
can bamboo that. That.
Yeah, there's a YouTube video on how to make a bamboo raft.
Okay. Then, yeah, I think we're gonna set to making you a bamboo raft.
Brilliant.
A ski
mean,
boat.
You mean a ski boat?
A ski boat.
We can call it a jet ski.
He's
May I
scared of
propose we
the,
call it Axiom?
Oh no, they left! No! What have we done?
What have you done?
Ugh. So we're going to attempt to assemble a jet ski. We decided.
A raft. All right. Does anyone? All right. Someone make a intelligence check. Add your proficiency if you have proficiency in wood carving tools.
Who Hoppers was the high intelligence.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think you're
And I got an 8. So
was that plus your
really
proficiency?
thinking with my brain.
Is she proficient with woodworking tools?
She is not.
Oof.
All right. You can't seem to get the raft to stick together. You're just trying to hold them together, and it's not working.
How did you do this the
Okay.
first time with those trees?
You used
I
rope.
was wondering. I used rope.
Do you have any more?
I think I do. I have some silk rope.
And what rope?
Silk rope.
Silk.
apparently.
Oh, that
Yeah,
looks so
made of silk.
smooth. Can I touch it?
Sure.
No, I'm just like stroking the rope, like. Oh.
Yeah, this rope is very pretty. Much prettier than my hempen rope, but I think hempen is probably more durable. We should trade before you do this.
All right. I don't know how to do that. Just heads up.
Oh, I'm just
Oh, quantity. I can take the quantity down.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll just take this silk rope you called it and give you my hempen one.
I don't know what just
I'm-
happened there, but I feel like
I
it's a
I just
terrifying
traded it.
basis for a society.
It was called a scam, I believe.
It's called a lady.
So I now have the hempen rope.
It's a new
We've
form of trade.
all got things. What if we just shared them all?
Yes, but
Friendship.
here with somebody who's going to be leaving our island.
Sharing across distances would be hard, but this is a fun, like, new form of trade, an NFT, if you will.
A non-forgoable trade. You can't forgo this trade. Leave.
That was horrible. Oh,
A new form of trade.
No.
How nifty.
Oh god.
Nifty, but forgettable trade.
I am going to pull everyone who's not Axiom and Paradox aside and be like, okay, if there's anything else that try to scam, I mean, take off their trade. They are going to be leaving quite soon. I'm not being quiet or subtle. I'm quite stealth. Axiom, you are hearing all of this. You only have a little few opportunities to really just abuse this trust that's been built.
You know,
Well,
I
I have this
I-
thing that I've been calling a dagger.
It seems of very low value. I'll trade you a rock for it.
Deal.
Lady, what?
Wait, can I
I feel
that?
a little bad about this, but you are our leader, I guess.
What does leading entail? I'm very confused.
I've never played somebody who's this bad of a person before. I didn't.
All right, I will trade you a rock for my dagger. Do you have a? Can I use a rock?
Yeah.
Thing?
I would love to make that trade. I'll take this.
There's like a rock in the inventory thing. It doesn't look like that.
And we're all complicit. That's the worst part.
You can do it on the custom items tab. You can just say rock.
Gotta find that. There it is.
So you have a sharp rock now with a small handle.
Well, why didn't we use
Yeah.
this when we were cutting down trees?
I'm glad that we on this island now have this sharp rock that we as a community can communally share. Perhaps.
I feel as if this sharp rock puts me in a position of power. Anyone. I feel like this moment is the establishment of what I'm going to start calling upper class.
Oh no!
1%
No!
of people who have a dagger.
Ladies, the BBEG.
I didn't mean to.
Capitalists are always the BBEG.
How did I create a capitalist? What happened? This is not my intent.
I'd like to use vicious mockery to just say what's going on here is kind of ridiculous, and I'm glad I'm leaving.
Lady, make a wisdom saving throw.
Ooh.
I think.
Okay. Was it targeted at anyone but me or just me?
Just you?
Oh,
Just
okay. Wisdom saving
this
throw?
lady.
I get +5 to wisdom saving throws, so I have a 19.
You have a headache now, but nothing really affecting you.
I do enjoy that Axiom handed me a weapon and then made fun of me. This doesn't seem like the best problem solving skills. But since it didn't hurt, I'm not gonna do anything. I'm just gonna be gonna work very fast on this raft.
Jeez. Lady.
So the raft gets built within a couple hours, about an hour and a half. You weave the rope in and out like you did before Axiom. And this raft is a little bigger than the one you came ashore in. Paradox is ready to leave. And you both set off to explore and find more people. You see in the distance a different island that you hadn't before. This will be your fourth island that you've gone to.
Sorry, I was reading things. Can you go back?
No, your raft is ready for departure. Do you want to leave now, or do you want to wait till morning?
I will wait till morning because
Okay.
when it's dark, I
There's
don't
no
want to
light in the
escape from this
sky
again.
other than
Yeah,
the
there's no light.
moon.
Yeah, and I don't want to cast spells just yet.
Alrighty.
So
So,
we will go in the morning.
what
I
what do you
wonder
do?
what will happen over this night now that there is a dagger on this.
Oh no, what's Lady gonna do? Lady in the dagger.
You don't know about death.
Takes a hard turn into murder mystery.
Who could have done it? Lady asks while holding the
I don't know. It'd probably be the only person with their knives out.
Oh.
Oh,
Really great.
what
video.
is Yannick doing?
Yannick has been spending most of this entire interaction with the trade for the knife and the rock, just sort of very quietly fidgeting to themselves, and at this point, it's just sort of quietly snuck off to the little stash of stuff that that they kind of woke up with when they were first created by the gods, and is making sure everything is still there. So, i.e., my current equipment set.
And is everything still there? Or did Jessica steal it?
Oh, I don't steal anything. That goes against.
I am
Of course,
gonna say
that's what
that
happened.
yes, it's all currently still there. But I am setting up for the night, kind of curling around it, like just wrapping myself around my stuff as much as possible.
And do you move your stuff back to your temporary shelter? Or do you not stay in the shelter?
I am not staying in the shelter. I'm finding a nice spot under some trees, and I am just covering my stuff. with me. I am the thing that is covering stuff.
Nice. What is Axiom doing for the rest of the day?
Well, I've taken out my boomerang. And I'm going to throw it.
You throw you all see this triangle come forth from Axiom's hand, go in a big circle, and come back as Axiom catches the boomerang.
I'm confused. I thought Axiom left already?
No, Axiom's leaving in the morning.
In the morning. Okay, my bad.
What?
That was the coolest thing I've ever seen.
Whoa.
It
That's
does
even
say
better
it's a
than
weapon,
Felix
just
scene.
saying. It does
Did
say
you
it's a
make
weapon. Just if that's helpful.
Felix, you've been
I
called
found
out.
it was created next to me. I woke up and it was the so-called pillow.
Oh.
I was sleeping on a boomerang, which I have named it Boomerang because that is what it is.
Boomerang.
It's a very
Boomerang.
unwieldy name.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, Boomer.
Have you tried flying triangle?
Returning
Triangle.
Flyangle. Have you tried
Flyangle.
flying?
Ooh.
Yeah,
Triangle.
yeah, and no with that boomer. Whatever, get the boomer out of here.
So just
Okay,
Wang?
boomerang.
Wait, what are we naming this?
A flyangle, I believe.
How do you spell?
Flyangle's pretty good.
I like Flyangle.
But the other, well, because boomerang, just Wang if there's no boomer. the flying Wang, yeah. No.
I renamed it on my thing.
Perfect.
I'm gonna throw my Flyangle again, and maybe this time it doesn't go so well. I don't know. Should I roll for something?
Make an attack roll.
Ooh. Where is
Against
that?
what?
If you hit the plus button next to the thing, that should have like plus some number. It'll roll.
I don't wait. I
Oh,
don't see
you don't have
attack.
it. Aren't just roll.
Oh, do I have to?
Is it a dexterity based weapon?
Dexterity plus proficiency.
No.
So yeah,
I don't know where attack is.
Okay,
under
so
actions.
you
under
have
actions.
to.
Okay. Oh, there it is. Hit / DC.
Yeah.
Okay, I press that. 11.
Okay, it comes back to you again.
Very interesting.
Got it. This thing isn't dangerous at all.
It seems fine. I have no reason to believe otherwise.
Yeah, I mean, it just comes back. Like, what's the worst that could happen? Like,
Seems pretty
I
fun.
throw it again.
I mean, what if it hits somebody? What's the word? It's a stick. That can't hurt.
Yeah.
It's not.
I'm
It's
gonna-
not. It's not like it's the sky orb on the tree again.
Exactly.
Right.
I'm gonna throw it one more time. Should I roll for damage?
Yeah. Roll for
it.
attack.
I roll for attack. 22.
Nice.
All right, it comes back to you. Unless you're throwing it at someone or something.
I'm really curious what happens if you hit
is that how
someone.
that works?
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to designate a target.
Oh, okay. Then I catch it again. So I'm not trying to hit anyone.
Coward.
Just showing up.
No, I'm kidding.
All right.
It's very.
I feel like the Flyangle and the Felix thing should be something that like we could do, and then maybe I get some of those ladies in return.
Oh, get a dozen flyangles to Felix with. So you just catch, throw, catch, throw, catch, throw.
Yeah.
You want you want a log? What you want one of the sticks? Can you take that on your boat?
We could.
Okay.
A stick? Do you mean the lady?
Sorry, I was asking out of character.
Okay.
Boats work. I don't know how rafts work. I know how large boats work.
Mhm. You can take stuff on a raft.
Cool. Okay. Now, surely we have an extra lady laying around.
So
I have
wait,
no idea what you're talking about.
So wait, does that mean you're leaving now? You're going with?
Wait, is it still night?
It is still night. It's still the evening.
Well, I'll take it with me tomorrow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry.
You can hold on to it for
Good
now.
joke, Yannick. Very good.
Somebody noticed.
It was a good joke.
I'm getting tired.
Yeah, at this point,
It's
I would have
getting
just
dark.
fallen asleep anyways.
Yeah,
I
probably.
probably
the
gone
same.
back to my new shelter and fallen asleep too.
I don't. The new shelters confuses me. I'm gonna sleep where I slept before.
Okay.
You're welcome to join in my new shelter. It's a communal area for any. I'm all about
I-
sharing everything.
I don't
I'm going
Get
to
it.
join in the shelter.
really.
What?
I'd rather just go where I'm comfortable with, for now.
I'm going to join in the shelter. Can't wait to tell my other friends about this so that we can have them on our island.
Yeah, I mean it's a nice like nothing's gonna fall on us. No birds are gonna do the thing where they drop random goop on us from above.
What do
Fantastic.
you mean candy?
Never tried to eat it.
It's
I don't-
delicious.
I'm gonna believe you 100%. And I'm also going to take this dagger and I'm going to hang it up on my wall. I don't know what it's for, but it seems decorative and nice, and a reminder of my good friend Axiom, who would never mislead me about anything. And I'm probably gonna go to sleep.
Alrighty. Morning comes. Your long rest is successful. Day 93 of existence.
Ooh.
The waves are choppy, but they're not bad. They're about 2-3 feet. You've sailed it and you've rafted it in conditions such as this before. The water looks a little grayer than normal because it's kicking up dirt and debris as it comes in. But once you're offshore, or once it's out a little ways, you can tell that it clears up once you get past the initial tiding. The water levels have also started to rise back up to where they were the day before. The hole in the ground isn't quite there anymore.
We must really make the ground hole angry.
We
That's
gotta
so
make
bad.
we gotta make sure to ask names next time. Very important.
Maybe the wall's just reclusive. You don't know.
I don't understand. Not wanting to be around people all the time? Not constantly vying for their affection and approval?
Lady, do you have some
Someone's
insecurities
projecting.
you need to work through?
I could kind of take people or leave them. You know, sometimes it's nice to get up and snuggle, and other times, like, get away from me. Get away from me.
A minute older than all of you is the only person here for a whole minute of that life again.
As you
I'm sure we'll see the wall again.
As you get ready to depart, Axiom, Mina the gnome comes to you and asks, "Can I join you? I want to see other people."
Of course. Welcome aboard.
Axiom or Mina gets on the raft, and you, Paradox, and Mina depart.
Bye.
Oh,
Goodbye,
wait,
everyone.
We all got to wave. The
Au
wall
revoir.
said so.
Fulfill
Au
the
revoir.
prophecy.
Everyone
We are
from the
waving.
island comes to wave goodbye.
I cast color spray, and a dazzling light show appears over my boat, and it spells out in fireworks, "Thank you."
I can't read.
I don't know what
I
any
have
of
no idea what those
What a
squiggles mean.
colorful!
I don't know what I've done. I don't know what I've done.
I'm just gonna mutter to myself, "You happy now, you stupid wall?"
You know, we've lost Mina from this island. And there's a chance that Mina will never come back. I'm feeling this feeling that you feel when you never see somebody again. That is like sadness, but deeper.
I feel like redistributing Mina's stuff.
What
Is that what you're talking
did-
about?
did
Yes,
me-
that must be it.
Wait, did
Yeah.
Mina not take it with her?
I
Mina
don't
took her
know.
stuff with her.
Oh,
Okay.
oh, never mind.
Magic.
Well, I wish them all the best in their endeavor. Finding new people. That sounds fun.
That does sound fun.
Maybe we could go
I mean,
and like find new people.
100% of the people I've ever met have been nice.
Yeah, lots of nice people.
That's true. What if we set out to find new people?
See, like there's the water.
Mm,
Like that's a thing.
true. True.
Yeah.
What if we made a really big boat so you could ignore the water?
It would have to be big enough that I could be on parts of the boat and not have to look at the water.
This
We can
seems
make
like
that
an engineering What's engineering? This seems like a project.
I can take down a bunch of trees again.
That's true. It's not like we have to worry about how many we get rid of.
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
they're an
There's
infinite.
always more.
Yeah.
I
I
mean,
do have the ability to just make plants grow instantly with Druidcraft, which seems extremely relevant to mention in this.
some bamboo could grow 3 feet in a day. So realistically,
Mhm. This is true.
Okay, look, if we can get a boat big enough that I don't have to think about the fact that it's floating on water, then
Okay.
sure. Yeah, that's great.
I love to see
I
your
also-
enthusiasm.
I think Axiom's boat was a little bit lacking. There was no shelter. Let's put an upside down boat on a boat. That way we don't have to get rained on, and then there won't be an issue like they had when they were coming in. That's the only reason that boat crashed, was the lack of upside down boat on top of it.
Well, I also
Double
feel
boat.
like there should be more bits of the boat that are like up on the side, so like the water isn't splashing onto the boat
Ooh.
all the
So
time.
put like a boat.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, so like if we do a boat above the boat and like connect the two boat bits, and then if you want to see where you're going, you can stand on top of the second boat. Whereas like I, for instance, could hang out in between the boats and like not have to think about water.
And then we could also make a round boat that we put in here that has a crank to open it up and close it, so we can get water inside and outside the boat quickly in case we need to get rid of it from filling up too much.
Why would we need to get? Oh well, water. Yeah, Yonic doesn't want the water.
We can call it a bilge. This is a thing that we definitely could just come up with.
you could call it a lady.
A lady. Bilge.
Oh goodness.
Alrighty. And you continue to discuss this possibility when you see out of the distance, you can see it from pretty much anywhere in the island, another island near the horizon.
Is that always
And
there?
it wasn't.
Hmm.
My memory must be bad. I swore there wasn't one there.
I feel like things are sneaking up on us lately. I
Yeah.
don't like
Let's
it.
get the drop on
Yeah,
this
a lot of new things.
jump over there.
What was that, Jess?
I said if we got the drop on this one, we could, by having Wiz jump over there.
How far is it?
It's on the edge of the horizon, so probably 13, 14 miles away.
I'm not. I don't know if I can jump that far.
Bet I could.
I have full faith in you, Hoffer.
Thank you. I'm gonna try.
Do you take a running jump?
I take a running jump.
You land in the water.
Next time. Next
Wait.
time.
Let me try something. Come here.
Okay.
And I do a magic jump and cast the jump spell. I don't know what it,
Oh, I do a magic.
I do a magic.
All right, are you taking
I
another jump?
All right. I'm gonna take another running jump.
And you land in the water, but you don't sink. It's about 3 feet of water where you land, and you can touch what feels like a sandbar.
Hmm.
3 feet of water. How tall is your character, Ian?
How tall is a bunny?
Well, 3 feet
Uh,
tall is pretty tall for a heron god.
Heron can be small or medium creatures.
That's
I am a small creature.
You're probably 3.5 feet tall.
Yes.
Just 6 inches above the water.
ears. That's the visual
always-
I wanted.
That was a good question with Bunny. How much of the height is the ears?
It's a good solid 2 feet of my height right there on the ears.
But you said they tended to flop, though.
Oh,
That's true. They have very floppy ears.
well, it seems we can just walk out there then if there's a place that Hopper can stand. I'm going to try to walk to the island until it gets like uncomfortable to be walking in the water.
You go out for a mile or two, and seems like there's no end in sight. But you can tell that the far island is starting to get bigger, while your island is starting to get smaller. You've never been this far away from your island.
Did any of my party follow me?
I sure as heck didn't.
Yeah, I probably did. Why not?
I'm hopping out with you.
Should we continue doing this?
I think we can wait for it to if it wants to be here next day or something or be there without water. I think that's probably
Okay. I guess we
I'd be
turn
a
back.
bit premature at this point. Perhaps, maybe not.
Perhaps we should prepare something to welcome any new friends.
Ooh, yeah.
We could make a feast.
Ooh. I just found a bunch of the rabbits. We just found a bunch of new food and fruits.
Ooh.
Let's collect a bunch of that. We'll put them in a pretty arrangement of some sort. And we can offer these to our new friends.
Sounds like a lovely time.
This whole conversation, I'm just back on the beach pacing.
Yeah, you really can't see them at this point.
Oh god. We're turning back though and heading back, so
Yeah. So yeah, we walk back to the island.
Alrighty. You make it back to the island, and you notice that it's definitely shallower now than it was when you started your voyage. So the land bridge seems to be coming up.
Very interesting.
a land bridge. That's cool. Well, I don't know what a bridge is.
I was gonna say it's just a rock tether.
A lady, maybe.
A bunch of
And
toasters.
that is where we're going to call it for this week.
On a lady.
Perfect.
A bunch of toasters.
Thank you, Axiom, for joining us, and thank you, audience, for joining us. We hope you enjoyed our first episode. Will Axiom return at a further date? Stay tuned and tune in next week.
I hope Axiom does return at a later date.
I kind of want to. This is super fun. I mean, it was my first time ever playing.
Yeah, good to end, or are we want?
Yeah.
Okay, beautiful.
All right.
Take
Bye,
care,
everyone. Follow us all.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Hey.
Oh wait,
This was fun.